All righty, ladies and gentlemen, let's get underway here with another event. And this time, it's finals time of our division playoffs, I should say. Division 2 is up first here. We got Angelo Anzello taking on Justin Scantlin here in this one. Angelo looking for a little better performance than he had yesterday. He stressed to us that, hey, that truly wasn't me. I'm sorry, you guys. I said, hey, it happens to the best of us, right?
The amount of times he apologized,
and
I
unreal.
literally told him, I was like he legitimately felt bad. And
Yeah.
I told him, I was like, no, I would feel bad if you're going up there just not even trying making a joke of it. You were up there, you were trying, your hands were shaking, and it was feeling the nerves of the moment. You're a talented player. Just go play your game. And you can see clearly he's able to make another good run.
No, I think that he was really – that's what pushed him ahead today is the fact that he wanted to put up a better performance and prove it here in this final. So, yeah, I'm looking for Angelo to put up a good one. I know that he was in my group for Division 1 not too long ago, so it may have just fell off of form here late, and that's what put him in this division here. So really looking forward to this one and the rest of our matches. We're going to start with Division 2 playoffs. I think we're going to work our way around from there. I think we got Division 3 as well as another division. I think Division 4 is playing it out on a board right now. They elected to not be on stream. That was their choice.
Yeah, so shout out to Taylor Almeida and Caitlin McKinley on the Division 4.
Kudos to the two ladies coming through that Division 4 group.
Absolutely. Division 1 is still waiting. Division 3 is still waiting. This is Division 2 right here. And then Premier is going to be playing a little bit of catch-up as we had to borrow those players for that exhibition. Oh, there's a sign in the background there for Justin. I like how they didn't finish coloring in Justin, so it's just the J that we can really see. But you can see it has some fans back there.
18. Justin, 137.
Oh, 137 for a potential break a throw to get things going. Scantlin going top stops. And nails the 137.
Wow.
What a banger of a shot.
Scantlin. Second leg is Justin to throw first. Game
My
on.
goodness. What do we got going on over there? They said, we'll show you exhibition darts.
99.
I'll be right back, Nate.
100.
And Scantlin throwing some really good darts right now. Feeling like he's getting settled in quick. But again, Angelo had the opportunity to play in the stage already, so you expect him to get a little bit more settled into place.
$41.
Good spot here for Angelo to get back into the leg as the 41 slows down the pacing. The darts definitely look a lot better. Angelo, you could tell the nervier darts as they were starting to drop really low or really high.
$45. 47.
And Angelo does get to a finish. It's not going to be ideal at the 154. So Justin has an opportunity to get right back into the mix.
133. Angelo, you require 154. $55.
So now 62, treble 10 for double 16. 6 hit, 56 left.
22. Angelo, you require 99.
So now 99 does get a chance for Angelo to get back into this. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Another double-double, and Angelo with the celebration.
Angelo Anzano. Delegates Angelo to throw first.
Well, hello. Here we go. We're getting some exhibition darts from these gentlemen here.
100.
Finds a 100 early on.
$55.
Switches down to
44.
19 for Angelo. Finds 44. So pushing just a little bit out in front with his own throw.
140.
This is a first to
60.
5-leg battle, and these guys are throwing some heat early on.
$58.
Angelo looking for an opportunity. Trying to carve out a path.
95.
Trying to regain control of his throw, most importantly. Yeah, that's awkward spots. He does go ahead and move to the 18s. This should be a good setup.
100. Justin, you reckon 154.
154 has an opportunity. This would be for a break. And now it's going to be for a setup. That dart's loose. Have to move.
97.
Yeah, good move.
Angelo,
102.
102.
Bowler 14. Doesn't get the go-ahead. 79 left.
42. Justin, you reckon 157. $37. Angelo, you require 60. $20. Justin, you require
Well, now
20.
another opportunity right back over. Scantlin looking for the double 10. On the wire. Can he get it in? He
15.
cannot.
Angelo, you require
The frustrations
30.
continue on. Angelo looking for another shot at the 20. Over to the 10s. Over to the 5s. Not saying this just because I'm spotting.
30.
Not at all. I apologize, Nick. Just found out some information. I'm trying to do a little adjustment here on some things, but hey, that's all right. We'll figure it out.
1.
That's an
Angelo,
unfortunate.
require 5. No score. Justin, you require 4.
And does
Angelo,
pin
the
it.
third leg. Justin
So
Scantlin.
Justin
Well,
does
that
hold
is
true
Justin
after a
Scantlin.
little bit of a scare. You can see he walks up to that Aki. Not much body movement. There's a lot to like about a dart form of Justin's. Honestly, both. Other than the fact that you can see with Angelo, he releases that dart early. Otherwise, I do like a lot of his setup. Even the double clutch I'm cool with. But overall, if you had to go just off the eye test passes for Justin.
60.
Angelo at 441. Drops that first start. Needs to get settled. He had let out a lot of adrenaline after that big moment earlier on, as he is not happy with that shot at all. They're having a little bit of a laugh, but Justin knows he's not going to be laughing for long. He needs to lock in, take advantage of that weak opportunity. They are playing for some good money as well, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's a Division II, $1,500 first place payout, $750 for second. That's a good amount of money.
$41.
Angelo now attacking the 20s even more, trying to find some success.
100. $40. $21.
21 going outside again. Angelo fighting those nerves just a little bit. They also came out swinging. So they're going to want to settle themselves down, right? It's easy to get that adrenaline, dump it early, and then your heart's racing once again.
59.
Good 100 on the fine and leave. The 131 for Justin. Angelo at 228.
100. Justin.
Does do a good job of answering right back, setting up the 128. 131 starts with the 17.
83. Angelo, you 128.
128. Starts at 20, so not leaving yourself a dart at an out. Don't love that shot selection, unfortunately. You're not doing yourself any favors. Even with the 58 to leave 70, 48 to get set up. 16-8 wire. Over to the top.
28. Angelo requires 70.
That will be fine. Happy accident. Didn't go for the trip 10, but that's the problem. You went 20 first start, and that single 20 to leave the bowl is not the ideal route. But when you're in a nervy situation on a stage match, you're just trying to play what feels comfortable. You can't afford to play what makes sense at times. And now it's a 3-1 lead for Scantlin.
Angelo to throw first. Game on.
And just going to have to settle in.
'83.
Will mentioned was in his round robin group last season for season 11 of the DPFL online league.
41. 60.
Oh, and finding the 20 in a good inviting spot once again. You can tell Justin doesn't waste much time with his throw. I just can't get over his friend in the background that just ran out of time coloring in the sign. Just the J. That's all we needed. Or maybe they ran out of ink. I don't know. Either or. I have a lot of questions. You can tell the attempt was there.
Oh, my gosh. I think I just sprinted a quarter mile, bud.
I can tell you that takes a while because you don't run very fast.
That was a low blow. I used to run the 2 mile in high school. Did you know that?
Did you?
It was the worst decision I've ever made in my life. That's why I started golfing. I was like, I can walk, drink soda pop. I'll take that. What's a stretch? Let me get back here. The next, I mean, both. Look at these averages: 64.31, 64.21. Like what?
Both in the first two legs, both finishing on double to me is just amazing.
That's great. Honestly, I didn't even. Of course, I didn't realize that. I was gone. That is awesome.
Yeah, both taking turns showing each other how it's done. The finishing has been a high note. I think one of my favorite observations that Owen Binks, the man refereeing here, has said is plain and simple. He made it clear. Yeah, you guys have some very loud shirt choices out here at your dart tournaments. He said he's seen his fair share of jerseys, but they're just a little different stateside, as that's a big 140 for Justin.
.42. Justin, you require 60.
20 for tops to get a 4-1 advantage. This is a big moment.
Very big. Huge moment, to be exact.
How exact?
First.
I thought Angelo thought that was the match, too.
Well, we've seen it every single time. If you think the match is over, you're going to play really fire this leg and then realize it's not over. So I expect Angelo to throw a 15-dart leg here. Calling it.
15-dart leg. That would be impressive.
I'm calling it.
94.
That's a good start. Finds 94.
30.
Well, not on pace anymore. Needs to sell himself. You could see him showing the hand motion. It's so hard because when your heart's racing like that, there's not much you can do. And you can ask Alex Bowman, you can ask others.
82.
But when your hand starts shaking like that, you just got to play like everything else is fine. And it's more of a mental blocker than anything, unless your hand's like full on trimmering.
60. $49.
Well, he still has this advantage right now. Angelo needs to find some success on the triple, or else he's going to find himself
60.
with a second-place trophy rather than that first-place title.
Yeah, agreed. It's going to be a very troublesome position.
38.
Now there's your opening for Angelo. Again, showing some real brilliance. Just needs to settle down.
95.
The 95 does help your cause. Unfortunately, not the right way, as it still only gets you to 162.
100. $46. Justin, come on, 100.
This is for the match. Justin Scantlin at 100.
Top.
Double for
For sure. You know he's going for it.
I was like, we've already seen him hit
There's not
it.
going to be any hesitation on that front.
16.
If you hit it once, you're going to go for it again.
Didn't shoot the 51 for Bull. He hit trip 15.
Yeah.
It's another
Justin,
arithmetic
number
error that we've seen
6.
out of Angelo on his routing. This one might be costly.
I think it will cost him, although it's a tough workaround with those laser darts. He's going to try to do it, and he does.
Got on the match, Justin Scantlin.
Big win for Justin Scantlin as he takes the W here in our Division II playoffs at the DPFL live event here in Kissimmee, Florida.
But here's the positive takeaway for Angelo. You played way better in
Yes.
that matchup than the other one. You can't hold yourself to the perfect standard every single time on stage, and I'm glad to see that we got a chance of redemption and a good performance.
Yeah, he's going to be much happier with that job rather than the previous one, no doubt. Even I mean, he came through a round robin and a knockout today too and had a good run. So, well, we're going to continue on here in just a moment, folks. We got more finals coming your way here in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
25. 25. Bullseye. Todd's won the ball. First leg, it's Todd to throw first. Game on.
Well, let's get underway. Division I playoffs coming up next here as we got Todd Bumgardner taking on Gavin Nickel in what should be an appetizing matchup. Both have been playing well on the day through the round robin and in through the knockout. Let's see what they can do here. William Stewart, Nick DeShera here on the call. Looking forward to it. Maybe looking forward to it. We'll see if his mic's on.
Now we're looking forward to it. No, I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup. Gavin played great in his earlier playoff match we got a chance to take a glimpse at. And if he plays to that level of scoring and comfort, he's going to be a threat. But so is Todd Bumgardner, who started off by playing spoiler this weekend to RVB's journey.
Yeah, definitely. You mentioned Gavin. His doubles were just crispy this morning or this afternoon when he was playing up here on stage. For Todd, yeah, I mean, kind of pulling that cloak over Raymond to start us off with a nice 1-5-5 finish. That was our opening leg of the stream here at DPFL. A 1-5-5 finish followed by Raymond hitting a 160.
Yeah, and that's how you knew this weekend was going to be something special. We just didn't realize the main event was Maine. No, I'm just kidding.
That was good. That was good.
Good stuff here. As right now, Todd trying to get to a finish.
Fun fact, haven't seen Rob the rest of the week.
Yeah, well, he's probably getting his concussion worked on.
We miss you, Rob.
No, he's probably watching along.
We miss you. Come back.
Well, 60 to leave 164 on the return. Trying to set up for a potential outside break a throw. Gotta admit, my favorite shirt yet to play on stage is Todd's.
Good one. Nice roosters.
Oh, I thought I was going to use the other word for it.
I mean, I was thinking it too, but, chickens.
Look at all them chickens. 20 or 12, and there's the 12 for the 20, and does go as Todd grabs the leg number one.
Yeah, good shot there from Todd. Not messing around here at all. This is going to be hovering around that 70 to 75 range, I would assume. Possibly better.
Yeah, that's the thing with these Division I players. They have the ability to be excellent, and they usually are. But their floors just fall a little bit lower at times, right? That's the situation they find themselves in.
We told you Angelo was wanting to do better, and he'd be happy with that. He just came back and was like, did I do better? Yes, you did, sir. Yes,
it was.
Good stuff.
Better than my performance on the stage.
Yeah, no kidding, buddy. Yeesh.
Yeah.
But your haircut performance was really nice. You played along well.
I wasn't playing along. That actually hurt. You were actually just
I'm
cutting
sorry.
my head. There was no joking there. That was just actually what was happening. Back to the match of what's happening on the stage. Todd needs to find a little bit of magic to be able to leave a finish. Has to switch. Yeah, there's no chance for that second dart to go in with the position, it felt like. 91 does not get to a finish, so Gavin's still in control of his own throw.
43.
And that's going to be an opening right back. You didn't really capitalize. 1-3-3, not doing yourself any favors either.
$60.
And it is 60 for the little fish. 133 for Gavin Nickel. Can't go, so he's going to have to hope that Todd doesn't get a swing at the bull or even something better like the double five.
Yeah, we'll see if he gets a look or not. That's going to be a tough workaround.
Yeah, that's a it well placed on the second. He tried to find the angle, but there was just no chance for it to have a realistic chance of succeeding. He does tee up perfectly. 16. Now going back up.
36.
And, yeah, Todd, I mean, great position here after the layup for double eight. 14, and now you got to scramble.
Yeah, 3. Barely inside. Doesn't get it. Those are opportunities you have to convert on in matchups like this.
I agree. Take those legs that you are given.
20.
And Gavin's kicking himself on that one.
Yeah, handing it right back over, showing a little bit of pressure from both these gentlemen. Double 8 seems to be the spot. And does get it on dart number 2. I told myself as a division, when I played in Division 1 and DPFL, I told myself, if I have 3 clear to double, I just want to convert there. I don't need to hit every big combo. I don't need to hit everything where I only have 1 dart in hands. But I want to convert on those rounds because those are the types of rounds where you can really just lose legs you should have never lost or win legs you never should have won.
I want to take a look at Gavin's setup here in just a moment. I do believe he's another one that puts his foot on the Aki before he goes to it.
He does.
Is that? Did we talk about that?
No, I just happened to catch it earlier right before my head got shaved when he was playing up there. I was sitting right next to it, so.
He gave us a big fist bump for that one. Here we go. Yep, just a little bit of one, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
180.
Oh, that would be a good shot for Mr. Gavin Nickel. It's a big 180 in this matchup to try to get himself back into the running after giving the early advantage to Todd, who is trying to go 3-0 up.
58.
Todd, actually part of that old Dart World team from that featured the likes of Jason Demers, Tom Sawyer, Tom Curtin as well. And then we got to mention, Betty Cunningham was a part of that crew from up there in the Boston area.
That's something I do want to see more of again. I want to see more of these teams that are put together. Not like there's a lot of companies now that have these wide-ranging sponsorship programs. I would love to see. No, I want to see the Suicide 9 of California and of Texas and the equivocals there. Or the Dart World team of over here. We had a local team like that, and I was on it back when I was a young player called NDO, New Dart Order.
Okay.
80.
In fact, in my dart case, I still carry a challenge coin from that, with that being the tails of the coin. Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a toughie. Does find the 80, though. I mean, somehow works that dart in.
20.
But Gavin looking promising for a dart or a leg on the board, and he gets it. 2-1.
Yeah, it's a good find, and it's a good break, as he's not going to be a little bit more settled back into it. But Todd, he has just been so impressive at these big setup moments, right? That's how he set off this precedent. Gavin's going to win through the consistency in the scoring phase. That's his angle.
$59.
Going down, grabs the 21 for a 101. Pulls him down to 320. You feel like Todd has to convert on minimum ton here. You really don't want this going 2-2.
It is a first of 7 and a Division 1 matchup. It does feel like a mile away. That is a long runway. You get time to figure out what's going on. Now, of course, in the actual season, they're playing race to 11s and whatnot.
Yeah.
But in an actual stage pressure money match, you're going to feel happy about that, especially as a North American.
Well, the thing is, you're playing a best of or a race to 11 one time a week. It's not like you're doubling up and. They've played a lot of darts today. I'm really interested to see how many legs they are actually playing because I assume it's a ton. Dang, they are cruising in that Premier Division playoff.
They absolutely are. It's currently Jermaine Waldemian taking on Stowe Bunce. Danny Lobby besting Hossie Hicks 4-0 to move into the semifinals. Leonard Gates taking on Raymond Van Bartevelt. And Danny Baggish is going to be taking on Alex Spellman.
Wow.
That's a pretty good top 8.
That's a pretty solid one.
That's not bad.
$45. Gavin, you require 96.
76 going to stay, but pushes that dart. Not going to be happy.
42. Told you require 167.
This would be a shot from outside, and a shot that wouldn't be too surprised to see from Todd. His finishing from long distance has been great, but no, doesn't happen.
And Gavin kind of gave that wince after the first dart, thinking, oh, I know what's about to come here. Well, you got away with one, kid. How about 2-2? 14 for tops. Down to double 10. Nails it.
Yeah, now we're back to 2-2. It's a new match. It's a new game. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. And I played in different kinds of steel and soft tip leagues in my years, but having a steel tip league lead to this as your finals experience is pretty cool, huh?
Right? Yeah.
Technically, it's not the true finals of the league by any means, but the fact that you can go and play in an event exclusive to league players on this main stage and get a chance to play in so many other different divisional-based events is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, just to think that you got Owen Binks up there doing the chalking duties, it's a true stage. I mean, you're getting the board sound out there that's thudding throughout the hall. You've got, I mean, there's so many pluses here to be in a final, no matter what division you're in. It is pretty special.
Certainly.
Kudos to DPFL for making it happen. I mean, there's definitely a lot of money invested in this to make it run right, so.
It's crazy to think we are just a couple of matches away from ending today and going on to our final day of coverage on this 4-day event.
Yeah, I mean, kind of crazy. Honestly, it comes so it takes a little while to get here, but then it comes and goes so fast, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I can tell you I don't envy you the fact that you still have to be on the road after this. I will be heading back home after my 3-week stretch here.
2 more weekends. 2 more weekends. That's all I'm thinking. And then I get a week off and right back at it.
I still have a jam-packed end of the year as well with you, buddy, so you're going to be stuck with me even more.
Womp, 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 womp. Oh, sorry. Did I say that?
96.
You want to congratulate our Division 4 champion. Let me go ahead and pull that up. It's congrats to second place, Miss Taylor Almeida, who played well in that final, as well as Caitlin McKinley pulling off the win.
98 for Gavin to get 3 on the spin. 93, so 57 for 36. Not going to happen. Got to tee it up still. You can see Todd kind of rolling his eyes back there. Leaves it handy at double 10.
May use the bull here. We'll see.
Keep it traditional.
That would be the bull route.
Well, that was not as keeping it traditional. 72. If you're going to do that with 2 darts in hand, normally you'd go like a 12 route. It goes outside. Does it get punished? It might not.
So you require 52.
12 or 20. And good shot as Todd rights the wrongs of those last couple legs getting away from him. But Gavin Nickel, who's been out averaging now, going to say, hey, I still have some momentum going my way. This feels pretty much dead even.
59.
Yeah, I do think that Gavin's not going to frown at the scoreline here. He's thinking, I just need a hold here. for 3-3, and then let's keep on trucking on. Still a lot of darts to be played here in this final, being that it's first to 7 legs
123.
rather than first to 4. A little extension here in this one.
Yeah, again, it's nice to have a longer
60.
format. A true chance. Why longer formats are nice? If you don't play darts a lot anymore, maybe never have, or just curious in general, I could tell you the beauty of having a longer format is that there's really nothing to blame but yourself by the end. The shorter formats, you can have a great performance and just get absolutely smacked by the speed of a race to 2. Race to 7, if you lose, it's on you.
Yeah, you just didn't perform really. That's really it comes down to. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. I mean, you could have a couple bounce outs, but at the end of the day, you have time to recover from that. And that's a great 1-6-2 from Gavin Nickel. Would hit the single, you would try to scramble for 98, you would think, but doesn't really have to. Sets up the solid ton look with Todd well off the mark here in this one. Looking promising for an all-square match.
Leonard Gates does best. Raymond Van Barneveld 4-1.
Wow.
60.
As Danny Lobby and Leonard Gates are into the semifinals of that Premier Division.
83. Gavin require 40.
So 40 for Gavin Nickel. Trying to get it in.
No
He can't
score.
find it. He will be back.
Todd.
Trying to get into place.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. He's trying to at least set himself up with a good little look here if Gavin does the same thing he did in the last, and he will not.
For Gavin Nichols. 7 against Todd to throw first. Game on.
7 legs in.
Whole six average spread here. And what feels like Todd's really had more of the upper hand than Gavin. Gavin's been kind of on the comeback most of the time. I mean, he was 2-0 down, rattled off 2, and then, of course, Todd got 1, and we're back to square here.
85.
Yeah, and, you have to think, in perception of the match, Todd had a 2-0 start, is feeling good, was in a position to potentially be up 3-0. So the fact that he goes from 2-0 to 3-3,
32.
that perception starts to slip a little bit because it becomes more of Todd saying, okay, I need to get back to there, and Gavin saying, I need to make sure he doesn't get back to there.
Yeah, that's it.
100.
Thought it was always unique to see a lefty grab the darts out of the board, and especially with the camera setup.
Yeah, I've never thought about it as a right-handed player. I always grab the darts on my left, as that is a beautiful 180. Gavin Nichols scoring absolutely back to where it needs to be from the 162 in the previous leg and the 180 here.
Well, you never throw with the same hand that you pull the darts from, right? It's just unheard of. Some do, and it's very weird to see.
Yeah, those are people I don't trust.
Yeah, exactly. I don't trust you at all. So Gavin makes that whole body turn, similar to Danny Lauby when he has a chuck and retrieves his darts.
60.
You can see it there. Random Thoughts, brought to you by Will Stewart.
Well, that's what we pay you the big bucks for, Will.
Every
Well,
once in a while.
medium bucks for it, Will.
Semi-mediocre bucks.
97.
I'm still happy with it, though. I'll take it.
76.
Well, 76 will be happy to be taken with 6 darts.
This would be his first lead of the match here. 16 for tops, and he nails it.
7th leg. Gavin Nickel.
And he's
8
gonna
against Gavin to
he's
throw
gonna get the
first.
throw here in this one too. So a solid break. As we'll take a look at the side profile for Gavin. You can see he brings it just past his face there. Kind of turns the dart just a little bit.
180.
And you can see some respect there from Todd on the big 180 for Gavin to start off this leg.
How about that little rise from Todd as we could go almost back to back.
Thought I had a chance, and you can see respect giving it right back.
Yeah, he was like, oh, yep.
He was cheering for it. I already had the whole both on a 9 thing ready in my head.
They're both on 9s. That is the third best leg you'll ever see.
I've gotten at least one dart into the 9.
At least one.
At least one.
28.
100. We'll leave the 161.
140.
121 going to be a lot better.
Yes, it will be. Especially to go 2 legs up here in this one. What a time to do it.
Kevin's locked in. He's figured out what he's needed to figure out, and his darts are executing quite well at the moment.
I thought you said Kevin until I realized you said Gavin. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Kevin.
Kevin! Bring it back to yesterday.
Can Todd leave a finish? Because right now, this is a firm controlling throw from Gavin these last couple legs.
Yes, he'll go 16s here, 2 of them for 32.
48.
And not quite. He will be back for that 16. If you saw Gavin there looking at his shoe, it's probably because some of my hair is still on the stage and got stuck to it.
Gavin requires 60.
Double 4 does go for Gavin. 5-3 after a 2-0 deficit is pretty great to see. He's won 5 out of the last 6 legs.
Yeah, he's been chugging along here in the last few, hasn't he?
Again, it's all one way. You can tell Todd's demeanor changing just ever so slightly.
60.
Gavin double checking the ref. He said, oh, and let me make sure that was 60.
I love that we're getting a little remembrance of Tim Nickel. Yeah. I mean, Gavin, a splitting image of his pops. Well, all right.
Been there.
I mean, I've been there too. I'm not going to say nothing about it. As we get a little chaos from behind us here.
He corrected and then kept pushing on over. That was a big smile.
Yeah, he just kind of knows that he's up against it. And Gavin's giving him a good run for his money.
$140.
$2,000 up for first place right now. $1,000 for second.
That's a pretty good little chunk.
Absolutely it is.
54. $92.
Oh, beauty dart.
100.
Yeah, that's a great find from Gavin. At least for Todd, though, in a better position as he's been struggling to find some darts at doubles. He will get one here. It is going to be at the double 6. And just a bit outside on that last one, as 64 now has a chance for Gavin.
He started looking away right as that dart released his hand, and that is 48 for double 8.
48.
No, doesn't collect. This could be a spark for Todd.
He needs a spark right now. It's been a few on the trot for Gavin.
This has to go. And it does. You couldn't afford a 6-3, but a 5-4 seems a little bit more doable.
Yep.
Game on.
Gavin slow out the gate with his own throw.
96.
Got to be careful in a position like this. If you're Gavin, you're thinking, okay, need to keep doing what I've already been
60.
doing. Because if the break does happen, Todd will be in a great position to get right back into the mix. You don't want him to figure it out after forgetting it for a little bit. The darts, that is.
45.
Now dropping a little bit on that triple. Writes it with the
100.
last.
Yeah, good job there to get just a little bit out in front. It's only 59 points of separation so far.
60.
So, therefore, we're playing chalk, but right now, even is still good if you're the man with the darts. If you're the man against the darts, you're saying, please, let me get a little bit ahead. Just a little bit.
Man, what a step over from Gavin. Again, that dart just landing right underneath the triple and finding success nonetheless.
That dart's going to be a little frustrating.
76.
You know Todd was thinking that first one was good, and he had a chance to really get into a sneaky spot.
Looking to set up to put him one away.
60.
But he's only at 141. Todd can put himself in a better position. How much better of a position will it be?
85.
Oh, and the last one getting away from him once again.
You wanted to keep it straight there, don't you?
You absolutely do.
57.
And again, 57, a trebless visit from Gavin. Visits where he was absolutely hammering on the scoring before have slowed down. Todd has a chance for a 139 on the outside look.
I love this. Starting downstairs. He was wanting trip 19, 42 to leave that tops.
101. Gavin, you require 84.
84 for Gavin. Does find to the first, over to the 12, and does
Hey,
pin
Gavin
that.
Template,
Very
Gavin
class
Nicol.
check,
When
and now
first
all of a
to go
sudden
first, game on.
going for an opportunity for the match here against the darts.
I mean, the checkout performance here from Gavin
60.
continues to be good. I mean, he's continuing the trend from when we saw him this afternoon.
Absolutely he is.
100.
He wants to get this done here.
No doubt. I mean, he wants to break, wants to get the job done here. He knows if he doesn't, it's okay, though. He's got the darts in the next leg. So he can relax here. He can play with ease.
60.
Well, I will say his demeanor is nothing of ease. It's serious. It's stoic. It's calculated. Feels like he has a golden hammer ready to bust out to fix up this dartboard and win this match.
All right, stop with the fix-it Felix stuff.
You're the one that said it by name.
Okay.
It could have been a subtle reference, and now when they watch back this tape, they'll think, man,
43.
that is Fix It Felix. Well, Todd going to be trying to do what he can.
70.
He's in a little bit of trouble. It's feeling like a lot of it by his demeanor. His head's down, shoulders slumped. And that's really slumped.
Yeah.
I mean, he's laughing about it. He's
Right.
pantomiming, but at the same time, he knows that this is dangerous. This is still close, and it's uncomfortably close.
Going downstairs. Got to scramble for a check now, don't you?
73.
And that is not going to be enough.
An absolute opening.
That was his time to really hammer down and grab the advantage away, and instead, Gavin
85.
finds a nice 85 to do it for him.
Yeah, he gets himself to a checkout range where he can miss on the first and still be on. So he's going to be happy about the opportunity.
43. Gavin, you require
Go 18s.
128.
And does find on the first.
Oh.
72 scored, 56 left, should be single 16.
Why deviate from the double top that you've hit a few times already?
88.
Because if you go inside, it sets up that double 10, and he's hit it quite a few times here in this match.
Gavin's teed up match of darts. The 160 can't go. No big checkout in sight for Todd as he celebrates the faux pas, but he does think it's over. Is it, in fact, over? Gavin says yes, it is. And a 7-4 victory and sub-80 average gets it done over Todd Bumgarner.
Just under 80. We'll count it as 80. I mean, it's a few points away, but
I said sub-80.
it was solid, man. Solid performance,
Absolutely.
especially when the doubles, the checkout percentage there, pretty good, man, for Gavin Nicholas. He pulls off the Division I title here at the DPFL live event. Big stuff.
Yeah, $2,000 and a happy trophy and jersey combination for the payouts. $1,000 there for Todd. Not going to be too upset as they're getting ready for their pictures, and we'll be getting ready for that next match coming up to our live stage here as we got some more finals coming your way.
Yeah, I think we're going to cue in that Division III playoff between Eric Murray and Zachary Stone up next. Don't go anywhere before we work our way into the Premier Division playoffs. After that, we'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Tell by the way they're scoring, there may be nothing in it. One man misses, does the other man get? Yes! Double 12! That is the most amazing leg dance you will ever see in your life! I can't stay! Double 12, and the 9 Dark King lands another one! Covered by Team Michael. Double 12, back going! Michael the ascension is complete. Incredible stuff. The world number one is world champion.
You'll be seeing red and blue stars in your eyes when you shop our August Start of the Month special, the Win More Epic Starts, for 15% off all month long. These 90% tungsten darts will catch your eye instantly with the striking blue hexagon pattern sinking into the natural silver barrel. Not too sharp for mid to rear grippers that prefer a smoother touch on their hand. Choose between two steel tip weights, 22 gram and 24 gram, or the 20 gram soft tip model featuring unique blue soft tip points to take home to your collection today. You can also get a chance to win a Win More jersey in the size large with our monthly raffle. How do you enter? Just purchase our August Start of the Month special and you'll automatically get entered. The giveaway ends September 1st, so don't miss out on your chance for free stuff. Tap the banner on our homepage at atozdarts.com to shop the Dart of the Month. And don't forget, we ship internationally. Best of luck to everyone. Got a dartboard with shabby segments and worn out sisal? Don't buy that brand new dartboard just yet. There's a much better solution. Knowing how and when to rotate your dartboard is an underrated practice many players neglect. Why rotate your dartboard? Although sisal is self-healing, you can't prevent the damage that occurs over time with high traffic segments like the treble 20. By rotating your dartboard, you can replace the 20 segment with a different segment that sees a lot less dart action. The damage gets distributed throughout all the segments, making your board last much longer. Decide how to rotate your dartboard. Whether you go clockwise or counterclockwise, be sure to stick with one method of rotating your board for consistent results. If you rotate it clockwise one time and then counterclockwise the next, you may be going back to a previously damaged segment instead of a fresh one. Return your board accessories back to your board once you've rotated it, starting with the number ring, and you're done. Dartboards are a big investment, so it's important to take good care of them. Regularly rotating your dartboard will help ensure you are throwing at a fresher 20 segment and will help make your dartboard last longer. Hope you found this video helpful, and we'll see you next time.
The second one we're going to look at is the integrated setup, which is the flight and stem all built in together. As you can see, it's got the perfect shape. There's no fiddling about like with the classic where you've got to pull the flight in and out. But again, it's down to your personal preference. Looking at dart cases now, and we've got one here. This is very important when you're going out to a dart storm to have your spares in there, your flights, your stems, your spare barrels, points even. It depends on your preference as a dart player. Myself, I tended to use a smaller wallet. I didn't like to have too many options and stray away from what the basics were. I'd have things like the odd set of stems, set of flights. But like I said, these all come in different sizes. It's down to your personal preference, but it's good to be equipped when you are playing darts.
What is the purpose of the Vertex stand? This product is made by Win More, and they have solved 3 different problems. Number 1, when you don't want to permanently mount a dartboard. Number 2, when you can't drill into your walls. And number 3, when you want to travel with a dartboard. Not everyone wants a dartboard permanently mounted into a wall. Perhaps you just want to bust out the dartboard occasionally to entertain friends or family. The Vertex stand is perfect because you don't drill into the wall, you simply lean it against a flat surface. This is easily the most convenient product I've ever seen that you can set up or tear down super fast for portability. In minutes, you can have everything packed and ready to go with you for your next darts tournament or a friend's house or even camping. You can lean this bad boy up against a tree. On top of all of that, I love the idea of being able to easily travel with a dartboard. This thing is awesome. I was given it just to review, but believe me when I say it is not going back to A to Z Darts. They can try to pry it out of my hands. Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative
25. Zachary's won the ball. First leg, it's Zachary to throw first. Game on.
Let's get underway with the Division III finals. William Stewart, Nick DeShare here on the call. And what should be
36.
another good matchup. Division III, so looking at average-wise, I'm not sure, to be honest. Eric Murray taking on Zachary Stone here in this one. Eric, actually, we saw him last weekend. He was actually tournament director for that USA Dart Classic. So good to see him electing to play here in this one instead of doing the old tournament directing, right?
Hey, you know, sometimes you got to take a break and remind people that you know what you're doing on the dartboard. And that's exactly what these guys are doing. They're in the finals. They're playing for some good money. Division III finals has a juicy payday, if I'm not mistaken here. Drum roll, please. $1,000 for first and $500 for second.
42.
Yeah, pretty good payday. I mean, that's really some good stuff. I mean, anytime you're going to take home $1,000, cash money, why not?
I prefer to get paid in jelly beans, not cash money.
Jelly beans. Oh, okay.
Yeah, jelly bellies.
So this is a 45 to 55 average group here is what we're seeing.
And it's first to 4.
41.
So it's going to be, again, a longer runway compared to the rest of their matches, but overall a shorter length of match.
Wow. Okay, so
Yes.
just taking a look at some of the other playoffs. So Premier Division playoffs does look like we are in the quarterfinals. It's Leonard Gates taking on Alex Spellman. Jermaine Wadamina taking on Danny Lauby
40.
in that one.
Semifinals.
Sorry, the semifinals. I'm not sure what I said there. Jermaine Wadamina, though, 4-1 up on Danny right at the moment. And Alex and Leonard just getting underway.
66.
We will see that final right after this. It will be our Premier Division final to end us off.
So we've talked about it with these players and in general, but the mentality
36.
of everything needs to be focus on staying straight. If you get the big round, you get the big explosion, that's awesome. That's wonderful. And you can count on those coming at a couple of different points in the matchup. But the rounds where you're hitting 60s, 59s, and 57s, like shots like that, that's what makes the big differences in your long run here because that's higher than your expected average range. I'm not ever saying aim singles only, but sometimes it's okay to aim top of the wire, for example.
Yes, exactly.
I also love seeing some of these doubles pairings because it's capped. So you're seeing Meredith McGee with Michael Tieske, a local Florida duo, taking on Asia Jalbert and Paula Murphy.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? I love that Asia and Paula are playing with each other here in this one. That's great.
Asia, Paula, and Murph running into each other in another bracket. It's so funny.
Oh, it's a real doozy, isn't it? 115 needed for Zachary. Going downstairs. Now looking at the triple 20.
39.
That's the other thing. You saw Zach giving a head shake there. When you're playing in this, it's all about putting yourself in the right headspace. Be confident. Shake your head positively. Do what Todd was honestly doing in that last matchup where we saw, and he was staying positive. He was staying collected.
76.
And if he was frustrated, he tried to make it jokingly so. As that's a wide dart, but still at least interesting at 64.
44. Eric, you're at 129.
Not going to be able to get a look at the bull. As Wadamina does complete that match against Danny Lobby 5-2.
So he's guaranteed to have another look at the Premier Division here. He won it last year. Could pull off the repeat.
16. Eric, you require 102.
I love a trip 16 here, and I know that sounds weird, but anything around that bed produces a checkout. And that's what you want to avoid, is if you hit the trip 1, you get 99. You're unable to take this
Everything else other than the trip 1, admittedly, though, is safe over there.
Yes, but I mean, to me, you hit a trip 7, you hit a 7, you hit a 19, you go up top, you hit an 11, you hit an 8. Anything there, you're okay.
That's true.
That's why, given the circumstances, I'm going to go at that 102 that wow every single time.
Double bull, double one, double bull for me.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a manly checkout. As that's going to be a little unfortunate.
No score. Zachary requires
A manly checkout. That's
Be a man. Hit the double bull.
Oh, bummer. As he hits that.
Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah,
You
you got to
can't
just
do
hit.
that.
Go aim for that dart again.
Yeah, you have to just throw it in the same spot, get it bust.
Oh,
Game shot the first.
pins it.
Eric Murray.
I gotta give a shout out to Owen. I just saw that in my
Game
peripheral. It is something having a chalker up there that acknowledges it too. He just got onto Eric, he just got onto Zachary. He said, "Hey, this way."
And Zach giving a little bit of a nod.
66.
What a steal there for Eric in this first to 4-leg battle.
This always sounds silly to say when we're covering matchups like this, as that's a great cover dart onto the 12. But we say this time and time again when it becomes matchups like this, you really just need to try to maximize your number of attempts at the doubles.
That's it. I mean, you saw in that first leg, it was Zachary that stormed down the board pretty quick on the power scoring, and Eric really just having to, get his chances when he got him. I mean, you give him a look, he's going to take it.
Well, and exactly. You're in most average ranges of the 40s, everyone will probably get a dart at a double at some point. It's just about getting your doubling percentage as high as possible. And again, focusing on those good scoring rounds. Aiming top side of the wire, getting conversions where you can. Don't go too crazy and hit like 11, 14 wire and just start doing that. I've been tempted on some of my worst days where I'm like, yeah, I could just go right here and I'll probably be better.
Eric just taking a second there before he steps in. I think he needs to find a good round here to get him
42.
to a spot where he feels like he has the advantage again.
It's a battle of getting settled. See, even there, that was a head shake from Zach. You take 60s in matchups like this.
Yes.
And
For
those were
sure.
Clean, same tight grouping, just not quite at the right target, right? It's just a little high, but they're beautifully grouped darts.
Well, you look at the overall, average. 45 to 55. If you can just keep it straight on the 60, you're going to beat that average potentially. Granted, you've got to have a few checkouts in the mix that are going to deviate the score line, or the average, I should say. But that should be the goal. Just keep it straight. No doubt. There's a little added pressure being this is on the stage and you have a caller calling out those 45s and what have you. That would stress me out, knowing that everybody just heard I hit a 26
Oh my
three
gosh,
times in a row.
I couldn't imagine if our match had Owen up there. I couldn't even imagine.
Oh, we should have done it just for added pressure. Just for added pressure.
Yeah, then the 3-0 might have been on the line. I might not be having eyebrows right
I
now.
would have probably had to flip him a couple $100 just to make that one worthwhile for him.
Well, we talked about it. He really does enjoy what he does.
Oh, yeah.
He's happy to be out here, and it's more about the experience than anything else for him.
Mm-hmm. I think I asked him, I go, what do you enjoy more? Do you enjoy reffing? Do you enjoy spotting? Or do you enjoy marking? And he said, well, marking's got to be on the bottom of the table. It gets a little
boring.
Let's get a little boring, He said it honestly, but he said marking, it keeps you on your toes, or reffing keeps you on your toes, and then spotting, of course, there's a lot of pressure to that one. So you kind of feed off that energy.
I mean, we wear multiple hats on different sides of dart production as well. And I can tell you there's some jobs we like better than others.
Oh, yeah.
Zachary
Oh, yeah.
require
I do not like
131.
talking at all, let's be honest, and I still do it.
Unfortunately, you're good at it.
I'm terrible at it.
For me, it's like actually posting the content on
47.
social media, like anything that we edit and do
132.
stuff like that. I like making the content. I like being in the content, but I hate doing the actual posting and optimizing hashtags and finding the optimal titles.
That is
like
that
the
is tough.
annoying SEO stuff.
Okay, I thought you were saying you just don't want to post it because you like hate it or something. I'm like,
No,
brother.
I want it out there. I just don't like to be the one doing it.
Zachary require 84.
All right, 84 needed for Zach to put 1-1 here on the board. You almost have to go 14 there, but what are the odds of Eric taking out the 101?
101.
Fair, but he also made sure he had 0 odds of hitting a bull and having a dart at a double. So we'll see if it only has to punish once for that to live rent-free in your head the rest of the match.
Yeah. 17, 84 remaining for him.
41. Zachary require 32.
Double 16. All over the outside. It's a good look.
16.
Yeah, that's
Eric
not a bad round
require
at it for
60.
Zach. I love the shot. Just doesn't quite collect. As here's a moment for Eric to get a 2-0 advantage in this match. That's fine. Leaves plenty of room on the left side. Oh, and it's a good look on the last start as
Zachary
well.
requires 16.
But we talked about it. It's all about these extra darts to the double, getting as many as you can.
No score.
Zach
Eric
said,
require
that's where that was. I was waiting for it last round.
Trying to work off that barrel for a 2-0 advantage, and that is exactly what Eric achieves.
Third leg, it's Zachary to throw first. Game on.
And Zach was shaking his head after the doubling attempt. Again, that first star was right on the 8 wire before it got away from him. And the previous attempt at the 16s wasn't bad at all. These guys are putting a lot of pressure on themselves, again, because of the stage and everything else. I saw Danny Baggage talking with Jen Mounts. And when talking with Jen, he said, yeah, it's okay to have expectations because you're a high-caliber player. But if you go up at the start of a leg and you're mad you didn't hit a 180, you're just not going to have fun.
That's the truth. That's the truth. I mean, that's why I think to Alex all the time. I'm like, dude, stop shaking your head, man. Have some fun. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, and that's exactly the case. That's why you just have to laugh it off, have fun. And that's why I actually did really like Todd's composure in that Division 1 matchup. Again, laughing it off or jokingly putting his head down in those moments where it wasn't going his way.
Oh, he was thrilled with the money. Yeah. He was thrilled with the money. He
As
said,
he should be.
$1,000, I can do a lot with that. I said, you bet you can, buddy.
As he should be thrilled. He has every right to be thrilled, and I would be mad if he wasn't thrilled.
$33.
So let's see if Zach has it in mind to start on the 19s. I wouldn't imagine so. At this one, you're kind of like, I'm just trying to get myself down, do a checkout range, right?
26.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, you should know and start to practice and learn these optimal routes and shots. But in the moment, I've talked about this with Steve McDowell in our Tuesday night DPFL live streams so many times, where if you're in this range, if you're at this average, your whole goal is don't get caught up in that. If it comes naturally and you know the route and you feel comfortable shooting it, shoot what's comfortable, because comfortability will always trump optimization, except in certain key moments. But the average moment, the average scoring turn, just keep it straight at whatever you feel the most comfortable hitting.
Yeah. Jared's saying, and they're playing like they're scared. I don't know if it's necessarily scared. I think it's just it's a little nerve-wracking being up there on stage, knowing that this match is broadcast to everybody. And we've said it before. The fact that Owen is up there marking you is – I can only imagine jumping up there and having that scoreline announced to everybody. So, yeah, I mean – kudos to them for getting this far and putting on a show for us. I think that's the the main thing. You can see Zachary, unfortunately, leaves a bogey here, so Eric getting 6 darts at this 154.
29.
Not going to be happy with the first 3 of those 6. So 125. Again, you can get fancy, go for the bull or the 15. I personally prefer the bull. He does as well. It goes outside to the 11. 114 should be brought back into where it needs to be.
49. Zachary require 180.
Big trip 20 start. Gonna get a look at tops. And he
Oh.
nails it. What a big checkout. Eric has a huge smile on his face.
Full figure Eric to go first.
As he should. That was a big shot, a big match, and Zach Stone just got his first big blow in here.
That's a confidence building turn. Releases the tension a little bit.
It certainly does.
See what he does with it from this point on.
There is a nod of saying, okay, and back to reality we are.
$95.
A lot more of a collected turn here.
60.
Overall, I would say between the two, I really do think Zachary has the stronger base as far as like where his darts are landing, his groupings, the flight position. You're noticing with Eric, there's some more variance in his dart where it's leaning a little bit left or right. Not as much now, and the earlier stages could have just been more nerve-related. But overall, the position of how the darts fly for Zach passed the eye test.
58.
Alex Bowman up 4-2 currently against Leonard Gates to get to the finals. They race to 5.
Yeah, just
60.
Averaging 92.
yeah, just grab that last leg and with authority.
And you have to respect the authority.
Puts him one leg away from a final
43.
with Jermaine Watamina.
For $3,000.
Yellow.
I like the switch up here from Eric, continuing to, well, I say switch up. He's been at the 19s for a bit now. But I like the switch up of finding the first dart trip as it looked very convincing and inviting. But the third dart got away just a smidge. Switch up for Zach not going as well, but it does hit the cover shot on the 20. You can tell these guys are definitely getting settled into the stage play. Danny Young giving a pep talk there to Zach Stone, by the way.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Gotta admit, I was already a fan of Danny Young. But the fact that of the way he kept trying to amp me up and to cheer for me while I was playing against you was great.
Oh, was he?
Oh, for sure.
I didn't see it. I got to talk some trash to him now.
Like, very subtly, he's like, come on, settle in. You got this, like, a couple of different times. I was like, thanks, Danny. I'll take it.
Eric, you require 160.
Yeah, you were a little bit worked up that whole match.
I'm always worked up when I play.
Yeah,
You play trips with me. You see, I don't change.
No, you really
That
don't.
is how I play.
Oh, this is a beauty start. Come on, Eric. Come on, Eric.
Ooh, and you wanted to stay straight. That last start's going to be a little frustrating.
A little bit, because it leaves a kind of a bogey at 75 where you're going to have to scramble. And the 1-2-6, Zachary, you cannot do that, my guy.
Yeah.
We understand back in the 300s, but there you have to take the smart shot.
Yeah, at 302, if you don't start 18, so be it. But at 126, when your opponent's at 75, you have to know that math. But again, you're going to just have to shake it off. There's nothing you can do about
Yeah.
it now. And if you don't have that locked into your dart game, this is where you listen back and say, okay, that's what I'll work on for next time.
You can ask him what you got left there, Eric.
It's so unusual if you're not used to it. It's
Oh,
so
exactly.
unusual.
Well, you saw last night Brian Herbert literally walking up to look at the darts, and I was like, I guess I won't do my job then. Okay. Bullseye.
61. Eric, you require 55.
Good look. Just doesn't quite go. Eric at 55 has a chance now to be up 3-1.
I believe that is 15. Now going to have to go down to the double 10.
35. Zachary required 25.
And there drills the 12, so at 13, 5 for double 4. And that's
No
going to be a
score.
no score there.
Eric, you require 20.
Double 10.
He knows what this could mean. One leg away. Can he nail it? Almost.
Yeah, it was a great attempt. Zach's going to have to settle on the setup.
Yeah, you got to hit the big number here.
Honestly, I
And-
like the
oh.
idea of the 317 switch in general. If you're feeling nervy on hitting the big number
Yes.
in the 40 average range, I'm okay with that. I'm fortunate how we found the trip 17.
Game shot the
Eric,
perfect.
though,
Eric
nails
Murray.
it for a 3-1 advantage here in this one.
Game on.
And you can see some finger guns there, a little dance from
Well,
Eric.
He
maybe?
got a little roar from the crowd, and he was like, whoa now, hold on. Not yet.
I got a roar from the crowd. It was a roar of, oh my God, when they saw my hair, but it was a roar.
I think it was more when I ran off with the Clippers and left you with a mullet. Well, look at that. 140, 140, 100, 1-2-1 checkout for Alex Spellman to advance into the final. A fancy 12-dart leg on Leonard Gates.
Good stuff on Alex Spellman. We will be seeing that final on our board next for the Premier Division Finals. It'll be our last match of the stream today against Jermaine Wadamita. Imagine it will be a very comfortable match considering they had the exhibition.
Oh, yeah.
They've been playing each other a couple times on stage.
29.
There will be a lot to like there, just like there's a lot to like in this one. This has shown some real grit between these guys in this matchup.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you look at the identical average here. Of course, they want to better it a little bit here. You want to be on the high end of the average rather than the low end, but respectable. Once again, congrats to Jeff Smith on that Modus Super Series title, man. That's big for us. I think we've been wanting one over here in North America. I don't think we've had a week winner. We haven't had like a Champions Week winner.
Correct.
That's right. That's
Correct.
right. So hey, that's got to be big for us still.
Getting
That's
a
big
win
for
on
Jeff.
Saturday there, I mean, it's just big. Good for Canada darts, good for North American darts, good for our representation, the Modus, and good for Mr. Silencer's bank account. Rachel Smith, can you send me a couple?
That's a
bucks?
lot. That's a lot of money Canadian. I'll just say that right now. It was
Don't even get
25.
me started if it's on dollary dues.
Oh, I know, right? Dollary dues. That's funny.
85.
Zach's putting himself in a pretty good position for this leg. The average start. Let me try that sentence again. The breaks throw, holds a throw always will matter, but the importance of going first matters less the lower the expected average ranges, right? So for Eric to get this done, whether it's a break or a hold, will be pretty much indifferent. For Zach, same thing, right? It kind of makes it a little bit easier. When you have to break a throw of a person throwing a 90, meaning you have to throw a 12, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Here, there's more opportunities typically. Oh, Zach's not going quietly. Does grab that leg. Eric will have the darts.
Game on.
That was saw a little leg there from Zachary.
$45.
Kind of makes things a little interesting pinning this throw here as he's starting to it's starting to click.
Again, when Zach's darts are doing what they're supposed to do, they look very convincing on the dartboard. You can see the wry smile from Eric. You see what I mean? How his bottom dart has a more of an angled lay, and then when he switches up to 20, it's almost laying downwards. Here, it's pretty consistent pitching and angling on the darts for Zach. Good correction.
Looking for another.
76.
Might have to switch. He does. Well,
92.
not
Switches a
intentionally.
little bit over. Not by purpose. Let's just put it that way. I mean, it still works. Still a great score line there. He's at 300.
60.
Essentially grabbed the advantage away from Eric.
This is a frustrating turn for Mr. Stone.
9.
What time do they start today? This round robin stage actually I believe began at 9 a.m. today. So it's been a longer day for them, and then you work into that round or through the round robin into those knockout stages. Granted, they had an event in between.
That is correct.
Yeah, but definitely a long day of darts.
It's a long weekend of darts. And
Oh,
if you're Floridian, it's a long month of darts.
I said, a lot of these folks choosing to go back-to-back. We mentioned at the start, Eric a little bit different on the back-to-back where he was directing a tournament last weekend, which is still hard in its own right.
Absolutely.
I mean, really time-consuming, and you have to be on it. But, yeah.
If you're directing a tournament, you have to deal with Will Stewart, and it's way harder.
Jeez, I know, right? You got to communicate with the streamer. What am I doing? What the heck? What a terrible life.
And Zach's definitely fallen off the bandwagon a little bit
64.
compared to how he was starting to click.
Yeah. I mean, it looked like a promising start here. It still is. I mean, we're neck and neck. But you give the sway to Eric here, don't you?
You absolutely do. And what's so funny is that looking at Eric's form, right? That last start sunk high. If you look at it, he doesn't have the same draw back point. He's normally doing a nice pullback and follow through, and that's where those 19s, his collected darts are going. But on his third dart in particular, he's really dragging that dart a little bit extra on the back, and it's having a larger arc, which is making it go real high or drop low. It's fascinating.
Got to go downstairs now. And he cannot believe that he ended up in that 7-bed there.
26.
Look at confusion for a second from him.
It's like, wait, it got quiet. Oh, you got to find the 20 on the first. Not going to be able to have a look for Zach.
30.
So 74 will have an opportunity.
Eric, you require 74.
I prefer him to probably go the 54 route rather than the 14 route. We'll see what he does. Does go 14. So 20 for tops. Match start incoming.
Oh,
Not a bad look.
not a bad look at all. Could return. 88 remaining. So trip 16. He went trip 20 instead. That's A-okay.
83. Eric, you require 20.
As the pressure may be on here for Eric.
To get it done. Get $1,000 in your pocket. Jason Waterfalls.
He's hit it once. Hit it again.
15.
Not that last start. You got to play it aggressive, but that might have been a bit too aggressive. Skin saver shot on the wire. To the 2.
6.
And now to the Madhouse.
Eric, you require 5.
Shenanigans.
This is could get a little tricky here.
Get tricky. 2 rock, 2 rock, 2 rock, double 2. Over to double 1.
Now we're talking.
All right, over under on attempts. I'm going to say Zach gets it on his second attempt, not this one. Just kidding.
Oh, right in the heart of it. Let's go. We're going to a decider in Division 3 finals.
Game on.
Zach Stone.
That very well could have went 1 round or 25 rounds right there, right?
I was projecting my comfort level on the double one, I think.
81.
That gets tricky for the Division 1 players at times, let alone Division 3, but kudos to Zach for taking it out and forcing this decider.
And I mentioned it. Zach's not going to be afraid of what needs to get done because when you're at this average range, breaking and holding, it's kind of a moot point. You're usually both going to have a dart at a double. That's what happened. And Zach has been finding the right darts at the right time. Eric's just thinking, please let me get through this leg.
Yes.
I've been here. I've been holding on to this match point. It's a heavy weight on my shoulders. I'm ready to take it off and change it out for a trophy.
$96.
Keeping it vertical. We talked about it. That's what wins matches like this.
Yep. Fat 60 will work. Of course, you want to lay in a few triples here and there.
I called you a fat 60. You wouldn't appreciate that.
60.
Well, you know.
They prefer Amish triple as the
Amish
preferred
triple.
terminology.
Yes, I guess so.
$55.
Zachary obviously had a little bit better score line here with start. Up to Eric to
42.
grab a triple there and doesn't find it. So if I'm Zach, I'm going 19s here. He agreed.
$38.
Eric once again just trying to get to a finish. Needs to find a trip on this last, but not that trip on the 5. Can Zach be the first one? Probably not.
26.
Is not. Eric now has the darts to be the first one at a finish.
He does. He's out in front here, so this is like bonus points is what it feels like.
$59.
This is nervy. This is down to the wire.
83.
No big breakaway.
Eric, you require 100.
Eric has the advantage, but the easier check for Zach on the 118. A check we've already seen in this matchup.
$28. Zachary, you require 180.
$15 leaves 103. $84 leaves 20.
Eric, you require 106.
Leaves it handy. Zach Stone, he might be able to complete the comeback here.
He very well could. I mean, that's a solid leave here. Eric still has an option. Needs to go 51 for 50 and not anymore. Is that his last darts in this event?
Zachary, you require 30.
Zach would like to say yes.
He'll go right after this. That's a great marker. Oh.
Reset. Walk off that line. Take a breath. He did. And there he goes. Zachary Stone does complete the comeback. I love the reset there. I love the composure and hits the match-winning dart. There you have it, folks. That is going to be your Division III winner. Zachary Stone over
Mr. Eric Murray. That's gonna be it for us for right now. I think we got the Premier Division coming up next. It's gonna be Jermaine Owanamina taking on Alex Spellman. We'll allow them to take just a second before they come up to the board. We'll have a few photos taken and what have you of our tournament winners. So give us one moment. We'll be right back with that matchup in just a second.
It's Jermaine to throw for the bullseye first. Outside. 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 Bullseye. Jermaine's won the ball. First leg is Jermaine to throw first. Game on.
One more time on the one time for our Saturday coverage of DPFL Darts 2025 Live Event 4 in Kissimmee, Florida at the Reunion Resort. My name is Nick Teixeira, joined by Will Stewart for a 1st to 7 that is going to be blink and you miss it with Jermaine Wadamina and Alex Spellman.
You would really assume so, wouldn't you, Nick? I mean, the way Jermaine paced himself around that hockey is pretty impressive. Alex a little bit more technical with his throw, but he's not going to waste any time with this one in this 1st to 7 leg battle for the Premier Division playoffs here in Kissimmee, Florida.
Yeah, Alex and Jermaine have shared this stage a couple times now this weekend with the earlier doubles run-in and then the exhibition, and now here in this final. Alex looking to convert on a big win for this stage. Jermaine looking for a big win as well. It's about who wants it more in this matchup between these two, because they both have the ability to get the win for that $3,000 first place prize.
Yeah, I just spoke with Alex for just a second before this final, and he said, yeah, he really was trying hard in that exhibition. He was not all.
Alex was?
Yeah, he said the other guys were having a little fun. Maybe I was trying a little bit too hard here.
Yeah, well, especially with the exhibition, it's tricky, right? Because you want to be fun, but you want to show off your skill. And if you're having too much fun, you're probably not showing off your skill.
Yep, that's it.
It's the real trick of the trade.
Right now, 85 needed for Jermaine. Oh, as he's going to go a different route than I anticipated him going.
60. Alex, you're 122.
122 for leg number 1. Needs to convert into the 54. I think it's inside.
I believe it is.
40. Jermaine, you require 25.
Wadamina will get another shot to win his hold.
17.
Oh, but it doesn't happen. Now Alex with a prime opportunity, 82. Quick, what's the Spellman chart say? The bull. Double 16. Good collects.
Yeah, nails it to essentially steal the leg away, as he will step up to try to hold this one and make this a 2-0 lead.
97.
Cue it in.
180.
Yeah, Jermaine doing what he's been known to do. Light up with some big power scoring, some huge collects. Alex Spellman not finding the power scoring the first two. Does correct on the last dart. But just a world-class matchup that's going to be on this stage for this one. Wadamina was at this event last year and was well loved by everybody.
I believe he won the title here in the Premier Division as well. So trying to make this back-to-back years. I think you met Jan in the finals, if I'm not mistaken.
That does sound correct to me. Alex Spellman, though, trying to find some success on this stage.
124. Jermaine, 161.
Wanted to get the bull on the last. Will return for the 118.
49. Alex, you're 118.
Oh, misses the big number.
78.
Can't afford to make mistakes like that. And won't get punished.
100. Alex, you're required 40.
So Alex Spellman at least gets to collect and shake it off. Under the wire to the double 10. Can he work in on that dart?
He cannot.
Jermaine, you require 12.
And Jermaine
James on the second leg, Jermaine Waters.
breaks right back.
Third leg is Jermaine to throw first.
Yeah, Alex not going to be happy. Normally very composed as far as routing and hitting the big numbers. It's just there, didn't find it.
180.
And even though he had the ability to approach with 3 clear, wasn't able to recover.
101.
Wadamina starting off with some success. Again, very big on his big
60.
power scores, these big explosive rounds. But really, he's been the full package as of late, which is why he has that first PDC title.
83. $57.
Will he stay? He will. As Jermaine has the upper hand here.
Yeah, he's going to be very happy with this positioning of the leg. Alex can at least set up a chance if the 15 dart doesn't go.
$84. Jermaine back 104.
Not as much of a setup as he would have preferred. 104 still on, now not.
80. Alex back 100.
He sets it up nicely if Alex doesn't take out the 1-3-3.
He will not take out the 1-3-3.
97. Jermaine back 124.
Just hit double 6. Can't collect on this turn. Back to Spellman. Are we just going to keep breaking here? Oh, he thought that one was in. Not too fast. There you go.
Break after break after break. Not how they would have envisioned it going, but happy that that's the opportunity.
Oh, Alex is licking his chops thinking, okay, I need to hold here, and I'll extend this advantage. Looking for the 180.
140.
Jermaine in this knockout section of the bracket, been averaging 95.43, highest in the group. Alex Bowman, second highest at 85.29.
That's a pretty big discrepancy there. 10 points.
10 points on the average. Granted, Alex did have one more total match, so Jermaine got a first-round bye.
140.
And Alex's matches looks like they went a little bit deeper, too. 23 legs played to the 17 of Jermaine.
That's a good mentionable there, Nick.
57.
If my button works, there we go.
Wadamina putting in position to set up a potential break again. They said, we don't want to hold no throws.
I guess not.
They heard us talking about the Division III players saying, oh, yeah, holds don't matter as much. And they're like, yeah, we'll show it here, too.
53. Jermaine back 161. 90.
Pins the bull on the last. Make sure he has a good, clean look. Spellman will have to hope the 71 doesn't go.
134. Jermaine back 171.
That'll play just fine for Spellman, just in case. Bullseye does go for Jermaine for another break.
Jermaine Watamina. Fifth leg is Jermaine.
This is interesting.
This is.
$59. $83.
And here's another 180.
Cue it in, Nick. Cue it in.
You just know when he finds those first two, it's so likely, though, especially with that positioning, he had plenty of space to place it on top. It was a well-thrown dart.
That it was. And almost had the perfect setup job there.
Alex not contention of this leg.
That was in the trip 18 and just fell out.
60.
This might be our first hole to throw in leg number 5.
I think we're going to get that here, no doubt.
Yeah, great playing from Jermaine. 134 to tee up from 188 all the way down. 54 will have, looks like 6 darts at it.
93, Jermaine Requirement 54.
So 6 darts for 54. Well, that's an accident, but it's going to be all right. Just gonna
Could have been all right.
Yeah. Well, not quite, Jermaine.
Yeah, but I mean, you're mentioning the fact that Alex doesn't have a look here, so should get away with it on double 4.
He's going to get 6 darts at double 4. There's one of them. This one goes. Oh, right on the outside of the wire. Doesn't collect. And Alex, you can see that reaction from Alex, knowing that he has not been able to punish. He feels like he should be in a great spot sitting on a double to be able to punish a shot like that. Instead, he's going down range. And the moment you hit a setup shot from there, you know your opponent's going to take out the double on the first dart.
He's kicking himself, isn't he? Because he knows that coulda, should have been an opportunity for me to break again. And now we finally get our first hole to throw in leg number 5, Nick.
Not normal at this level of play. You'd have to say especially for players of the 85 and higher average like these two are, you have to say you hold 70% of the time.
No.
58. $60.
The 60 looked prettier than that, but looks aren't anything on the dartboard. It's just about where they actually land. If it looks where everything on the dartboard, Robin Hood's would be worth the most.
According to Pop Dart scoring.
Pop Tart said, we love Robin Hood. That's our whole thing. Oh, it's an addiction. Automata did slow down, and Alex has been able to pick it back up. Might be set to take it to 3-3 if he gets into a good position. That dart's kind of at an awkward angle.
Yeah, I also took a peek at Alex. I said, have you always thrown like that where it's just
Slightly tilted to the right?
Yes, exactly. And it's a little bit tougher to see on camera angle, but it's definitely present, especially with those new flights, those arrow flights he's rocking.
Well, it's the long setup as well, so when it goes a little bit in direction, it can get tricky. But here, double 18 doesn't go for the 156.
Me guessing that was just outside. I said, no, sir. I think you got to look.
60. Yeah, Alex, you require 80.
He's going to go right at it. 1 for double 4. On the recovery.
10.
And you had enough practice at the 170s here, Jermaine, in the exhibition.
Can he finally nail one? He cannot. Makes it interesting, though, doesn't he?
Alex, you require 8.
Yeah, just in case. I do love it when Owen Binks hits the fast forward button on his voice.
Dude, so quick. Tell me he needs to be an auctioneer. What a miss, and he looked away immediately.
He knew something was wrong with that dart, and this is a big moment to go 4-2 up in this race to 7.
Oh, my. Jermaine having to step all the way over, and he can't take the leg. Alex, another opportunity.
The way he threw that dart and immediately recoiled his hands, he knew something was off. But Alex is also not finding this double success. He's missing more darts at it.
Oh,
he doesn't
my.
go. He doesn't know what happens.
Require 50.
Jermaine scrambling away. Of course, he's going double 6. He's hit it before. He'll hit it again. It's a 4-2 spread as we get one more break, and Jermaine stepping up, eyeballing a 5-2 lead.
Both these guys are going to be disappointed that their average is not where it needs to be because they know that they're leaving some on the table at the moment.
Scrappy little match, huh?
Yeah, especially for these guys. But you know that Jermaine, regardless of the scrappiness or not, is going to be happy at this position of where they're at with 4-2.
Oh, 100%. He'll be satisfied with that advantage. But he was going to want to keep it his advantage. Grab the 3-leg differential.
$59.
59, trebleless visit. Jermaine feels like he's handing his throw over to Alex. Again, he's pitching to the right. The darts, he's just not getting. That was a visual blocker rather than a physical one, but it just doesn't go. No one's really getting strong momentum, even Jermaine in this position.
Well, there you go. There's something. Leaves him at 200. Alex needs to grab 2 triples here.
Should have specified.
2 meaningful triples here, and he will not do it. So advantage to Jermaine as he looks to hold.
5-2 isn't a death sentence, but it certainly is a long time of punishment incoming with the double 10 on the return. Jermaine looking likely to have a significant advantage.
Bullseye. Just to set him up just in case, but I don't believe he will return. Oh, he will. It's an option.
We've been teased with it time and time again. Alex, to have a skin-saving shot, will not go. Good spot on his dart. You expected him to be able to get on top of it. He does on the third. Impressive with the low visibility. Ooh, that's awkward. Kicked up.
Yeah, you can see him work his way over. Now he's going to go over to the other side and places it on top to leave the madhouse.
This is for Alex to break right back and make this 4-3.
20 for tops.
Oh, and drags it. He's not happy with that dart. 5-2, and Alex feels like he's giving away some legs right now.
100%. I mean, 75, 77, not the best average as we've seen today by any means, and clearly Jermaine's worst match of the day.
You're getting Jermaine 20 points below his average in this event, and Alex 10 points below. Either one of these guys should be thinking this should be a clean 7-0 sweep in that case. But Jermaine has the motivation at this position. Alex Spellman talking to his darts. Are they choosing to listen?
13.
They left that one on red.
Oh, the catastrophe.
100.
Leave it on red.
But the thing about Spellman's game, he's a methodical player. He's someone that talks to himself while he's throwing. He's someone that's thinking about the exact angle of his wrist.
Yep.
Someone that thinks about the exact release point, all these different factors. For him, that also means that some legs he'll figure out what it was that was bothering him and completely blow it out. But then the next leg might have a new thing he's starting to fixate on. It's why you see him find such big success, but then can have such a random result right after.
Look at this advantage for Jermaine here in this leg. 161 is the look. Does not have to go by any means.
87.
306. Does start the 19s. Was fishing for 76 at least on the bottom side.
101. Jermaine number 170.
74 to get to match point on a break. Double top it is. And there it goes. Jermaine Wadamina has the darts for a last leg decider, or to win this match. Excuse me. Hello. Good morning.
100.
Since Alex needs that triple here, grabs it.
Makes any difference. He needs it every time. He just sometimes can't find it.
Yeah,
I need the triple every time too, though.
I mean, touche. I guess I'll just say that.
You agree?
I agree. I don't disagree. There it is.
But now starting to find it again. Is it too little, too late? 140 answers 140.
Neck and neck. Who's going to get the first look? Jermaine needs the triple and doesn't get it, so Alex the same. A ton to set up the 161.
Now he needs to find it.
Do you scramble? You did not. He stays true on those 20s.
The scramble looks more over easy.
That was over hard. You kidding me?
And then another troublous visit from Jermaine right back. 141, not free. You'll have to work for it.
95.
95, a little bit better. A little bit more favorable. Oh, come
man.
on.
123.
Not quite. He loves going up to that double 18, double 6. Loves that side of the board. Alex Spellman, this is a must go. Now won't. Jermaine Wadamina, match starts in hand to win this event.
Oh, he's splitting.
What an interesting time to split. Alex Spellman's on 40.
I that's what I'm thinking. It threw me off. But he feels like the spread is in his advantage, so that's probably why he took that shot.
Yeah,
I don't see why you wouldn't just attack it with that spread either. I mean,
yeah, and again, he's the double 4, the double 2. I mean, they've not been friendly to him.
140.
Don't give Alex Spellman a reason. The Jackal's not going to go down quietly either, even if he is praying to Anubis during the match.
$100.
This is good play from Alex.
incoming.
Actually, it's only me that can do that for Jermaine. We have like a deal going on where I queue up his 180s.
Oh, that's it, huh?
Yeah, I'll show you. But no, this from Alex does feel more inspired, right? It feels like he's got that there, that little moment, that slight change in the matchup changed everything. It feels like in the dichotomy here.
Alex, you're 161.
But it's up to Alex to capitalize not only this leg, but the remaining ones after.
97.
Jermaine in pursuit. And that dart gets away again. A moment here for Alex.
2 16s. For double 16.
48.
And looked away immediately. But Jermaine's not on a check here, so A-OK.
Yeah, with the last dart getting away from Jermaine, he won't have a chance
60.
in this leg unless Alex misses the big number. Double 8. Has no. Oh, that's such a tough spot. You have to airmail it. And he does get it right over top of those darts. Now Jermaine going to be right back to it. He's going to try to lay down the hammer in this moment.
100.
But Alex is playing on house money. This should have been over by many definitions.
He's also thinking a couple legs should have went my way, and it's a different story, right?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure, especially in the 20-minute post-match review he'll end up posting afterwards on social media. We'll hear about it. But from those earlier legs that were missteps, I'm sure is now long forgotten because he assumed the match would have been over, and now he really just feels like he can play free. And even Freebird can get taken down. 161 is left. So on a finish, Spellman won't be able. Oh, can he get one more in?
83.
He tried to, but now he has to hope for some favors from the man not in the mood to give any. $3,000 for the first place prize.
41.
That's a favor right there, as it does still leave ton plus, even if it is the nice Shanghai. Spellman has to do himself better. 47, just not enough.
Will this be the moment? Will this be the moment?
Game shot in the
And Jermaine Wadamina will be your champion here. 7-4, back-to-back titles in this event, and $3,000 in his pocket.
Yeah, congrats to Jermaine. And we said it, not the greatest averages of the day, but a job done for Jermaine as he's going to walk away with a hefty amount of money, $3,000 to be exact. A nice little trophy and jersey as well. For Alex, not a bad payday, $1,500 for him. But he's going to be thinking coulda, shoulda, woulda, isn't he? We all know Alex.
Oh, certainly. He wanted to get it all, but unfortunately just doesn't convert, but still gets $1,500 and a good run at it, and there's still lots to like. And that, unfortunately, though, is our last match of today's coverage as the doubles events are still going on out there, but we got to get ready for a nice, good final day of streaming here on our dartboards.
Yeah, that is. Sorry, I got a message from somebody. I was like, whoa. Yeah, looking forward to tomorrow's coverage. We've got a few different events coming our way. It looks like we're going to start off the day with possibly some more cricket. It looks like a doubles event. Then we have the open cricket event as well, which, that's interesting. And then we're going to get your WDF event tomorrow afternoon about 2 p.m., and we'll see what we got the rest of the way because there's some fill-in events, Speed 301, and the Twisted Madness blind draw to end the event.
One of my favorites, by the way.
It's a goodie. It's a goodie, isn't it? So,
But alrighty, guys. Well, we'll let Steve McDowell hand out the trophy. We'll cut our feed. You give us a like, and we'll see you all tomorrow for our final day of coverage here in Kissimmee, Florida at the Reunion Resort. Nick Teixeira and Will Stewart signing off.
bye-bye.